Hey everybody, this is going to be Garen versus Heimerdinger. Um, I took a break on doing this spreadsheet because I got kind of bored of it, but I am back, and hopefully you guys will be able to see the spreadsheet within a couple of days. I just took a break from League. I was only playing like decay games because I don't know, just not really feeling it lately. This matchup, all you really want to do is farm because he won't let you touch him. Before 6, and you don't even have any kill pressure either. So you just want to farm until you get first base. First base, you get boots and damage, and then you just bait out his E, and you one shot him. I did that this game, but then I did it a little bit late because I'm not sure where the Volibear was, but you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's also really important to go the sorcery page in Davis and Celerity. Way better than conditioning this game. Or not this game, but I mean like in this matchup. Because if you don't have it, then it's kind of hard to stick onto Heimer. I also CS really poorly this game because it was like one of the first couple games where I came back and I don't know, I'm just kind of rusty, especially with the skin. The skin feels really weird. Yeah, I should be 11 CS right now. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about before 6. So I'm gonna wait until I get first back and then I could explain some other stuff. This Heimerdinger not really that good. He's kind of average. He's only like punishing whenever I walk into CS. So we're kind of trading for him, which is really good for us because we just want gold for a Stridebreaker. Pretend like you didn't see that. Yeah, so right here, I'm really trolling. I need to be, if I'm going to walk up for CS like that, I need a W before he E's. So you get tenacity to walk out of all the beams, like right there. But it was really kind of doomed because I took so much damage. So this is really bad by me. I'm misplaying. But Rammus bails me out, so it's not that bad. So I'm trying to go, but I get one shot if I go. Because I'm 1 HP. So Rammus gets his flash, but doesn't get the kill. This is really good for me because then this gives me a window for a base. And now I have flash advantage, so I could follow him in case I mess up. Or not follow him, but I could just Q flash onto him if I want to instead of bait on his Z. But regardless, the matchup is still the same. You still play for your first base. Then you still have a kill opportunity regardless of flash. Oh yeah, but earlier I didn't push out this wave with Rammus because some of you guys might want to push this out, but it's really bad. Because if you push this out with Rammus, you're splitting this entire wave of EXP and gold. And then by the time it comes in, Heimer can just freeze it with his turrets because I'm like 1 HP. So that's why we don't push, we just recall here because we know he's gonna TP back. This is what I'm talking about. You want to get damage item and boots. So I got both damage item and boots. I didn't go Ruby Crystal or no magic or whatever because we're playing to kill level 6. Okay, so right now I'm looking to kill, but I don't want to die to Volibear. Because if I go on him right now and Volibear's here, obviously he's right here, but I don't know. So if he's here and I flash on him, I'm dead 100%. Then I lose this wave, and then I lose the next wave coming up, and he gets like 2-3 plates. Just a disaster. So you want to be extra careful looking at all in. I'm gonna show our vision. Yeah, so we don't know where Volley is, so I'm gonna play safe until I know where he is, and then I'm gonna start posturing for a kill. So I put up the wave right there just so Hamir is a little bit more afraid because now he's overextended. He could die to Rammus gank because he has no flash. But even if he had flash, he's still in danger because Rammus could just chase him with his Q. And I think his R gives him like a little jump, so he's still dead even if he has flash and Rammus comes. So just pulling that wave, I put a little pressure on him, and then now he can't really CS. Because if the wave met in the middle, then he gets free farm, and top lane is always about lane kingdom, so you're trying to squeeze out every advantage you can. Yeah, so I don't know where Volibear is. You could be anywhere on the map right now. I'm just looking at bot lane to see if he ever shows bot lane, and I can look for a kill. So I do the same thing here. I pull out the wave, but because Heimer is playing further up, I feel like Volibear is top. Well, he's bot actually. I'm giving him a lot more respect, but better safe than sorry, I guess. But I know that there's pings coming out bot lane, so he might show bot lane, and when he shows bot lane, I know I have a window to go for a kill. So he shows right here. So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for a kill now. There's no way he's gonna go from bot to top right now. He's still bot side. Yep, he's diving my karma, whatever. And then now I go. I'm trying to bait out his E. I could just flash onto him if I want to, but okay, he used it, and then I'm just gonna go on him. I flashed on him because I couldn't close the distance because I kind of spaced poorly. But yeah, you should one shot him with damage items. If I had Ruby Crystal instead of a dagger or a longsword, I probably don't get the kill. And if he has flash, then he probably lives. But even if he has flash, my flash Q with Nimbus is enough to chase him, and then I can ignite again for another Nimbus cloak proc. Then he can't really run away. The only thing is that you have to W his E, but I waited for him to use out his E. Yeah, so now I'm up in gold, and then melee versus range matchup is really good for me. I have a pretty big misplay coming up. I could explain it. I think you guys might, or I think you guys will, or not. I don't think. I know for sure you guys are gonna learn a lot from it because it's something that I started thinking about in like my Grandmaster games, and I never really thought about it previously. Mm. I shut out the wave instead of pulling it because Ramus is boss side anyway, so like there's no point in doing that. He knows that he's in no danger, so I'll just clear out the wave and go for vision. But yeah, right now or after I base, I didn't go for Greaves. I went for whip and the axe. I'm just rushing Stridebreaker. I don't care about boost right now. Once I get a Stridebreaker, the game's over for Heimerdinger. So I'm rushing. So I pushed out this wave because I know they're on Rift because of my ward. I'm gonna take Krugs. Yeah, so right here I'm one wave away from Stridebreaker. And this is where my mistake is. So right here, I just want Stridebreaker. So I'm gonna push out the wave. And I'm recalling for Stridebreaker because I know once I get a Stridebreaker, the Heimerdinger cannot lane. And I have a Knight coming up, so I want to look for another solo kill soon. But the issue is that he has TP advantage right now, and I should know that, but I wasn't really paying attention because I'm kind of autopiloting a lot of my games. But anyways, he has TP advantage, and then we're making a play bot lane. Ramus is looking bot lane. Talon's going bot lane. So right here, Heimer has TP advantage, so he's gonna look to save the play bot lane and turn it around. And if he's gonna do that, I should stay in lane and take his plates. But because I don't, I end up recalling. So now in base, I have Stridebreaker, but then they're making him play a bot lane. Then Heimerdinger TPs. He turns around the play we made. And then now I'm just left doing nothing. Alright, I could have easily taken this wave, taken one plate, maybe two plates, and then recalled for Stridebreaker and it came back a lot stronger. So what I'm basically trying to say is that pay attention to if they have TP advantage or not, and see if there's a play to be made, like a TP play for the enemy laner while you're recalling. So in that instance, I should have just stayed on the map until I saw a TP coming in, and then decide what to do. Because if I stay on the map and he doesn't TP, then I can just recall. And sure, I'll lose like like half a wave because I recall kind of slow, but it's whatever. But I'm still ahead in CS. And then I just want to show a little bit more. So I get Greaves, and then I go to lane. This is like another thing you can do in range versus, not really ranged, but like in all matchups. You could just hide in a fog of war after you shove out waves and go for a kill. So I take this wave. I just took this wave. I'm not gonna take this wave because I know crab's up. So I want to take crab and then go for the wave. Because if I take this wave first, somebody could take this crab, and I want to deny as many resources as I can, so I can carry. But yeah. So Volibear was gonna take it, and then I lose what, 1 minion. So worth. So right here, I'm not showing the map because I want to kill this Heimerdinger. I know he has flash up, so I kind of need him to face check into me or be further up in the lane so I could run him down. Because right here, this won't do it. And he has Zanyas, so it's kind of bait. So I'm not going to show on the map. So right now, he just shove out this wave. Next wave is coming in. He's probably going to take out this wave too. Or he's going to walk through the river and rotate over because our team is looking for an engage. So whatever he does, I'm going to kill him. If he face checks or if he shoves out the wave. But the only way that I don't kill him is if I show on the wave right now and he knows that I'm there. Because then he can just run away. Because if the mini wave is like right here somewhere, and then he's probably like right here. Yep. So he decides not to take out this next wave, and he wants to rotate over mid lane because they're looking for a fight or whatever. So just by sitting in this bush, staying in a fog of war, get a free kill. But yeah, that's just like another tip. Not showing on the wave immediately so that you could get a free kill, because Ignite and rank 2R is really big for Garen. And I get this plate, or not this plate, this entire tower because of it, and then now we look at the gold. I'm 2k ahead of him, and then I'm in a really good spot to carry the game. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and good luck in your games. Later.